Lover about crafty things. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Princess of Pineapples, aka Nailah live stream. Welcome in, everyone. I'm just now seeing your messages, so please forgive me. Welcome in, Selena, Mimi, Robin, Reb, and did I see somebody else? Butterfly Girl. Butterfly Girl, thank you for being a member for 6 months. And Rev, thank you for being a member for 10 months. Hello, Peach Daisy, Rosalina, and Paulina fan. Hello, how are you? Hello, Leos, how are you? Welcome in, everyone. Hello. As you can see, I got my diamond art already set up to go. Let me know how it looks on your end, and then we'll get started. We'll hop right into it. All right. I think we're gonna start out with letter V today because there's a lot of those right off the bat. I'm doing another 2 diamond paintings next week for my sister for her birthday and Christmas present. Ooh. The diamond art looks good. Okay. So V is number... And let's start looking up here. The V is number 5. Okay. Lurk, laundry time. Have fun doing your laundry, Reb. Hopefully you get it all done. And make sure you put it away when you're finished washing and drying it. Don't let it just sit on the couch for a whole week. I'm not talking about anyone in particular. Nope. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good myself. Dreams is a bit stressed. I don't know if I told you, but his best friend had a very major surgery and was recovering in the hospital pretty much all week long last week. It, it looks like they're releasing him today, knock on wood. Knock on wood that all goes well and we can get him home so that Dreams can go back to work because he's been off the past 2 days because of all the stress of his friend being in the hospital. So hopefully things will come to an end and be better. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm playing Mario Galaxy for the first time ever. Oh wow. Wait, the original? Or the one that was released on the Switch? I think they made a new version for the Switch, like a remastered, I think. I can't remember every single thing that was in the Direct, but I think Mario Galaxy was part of that whole spiel. I've never really been a huge Mario person. Don't get me wrong, I love Yoshi. Yoshi's super cute, but Mario himself, he's just kind of meh. I do like Luigi. I was thinking maybe we'd get back to Luigi's Mansion 3 since it's October now, but I don't know. That game's really hard. But I would like to beat it. I would like to say that I beat it. Yeah, the new one on the Switch. Well, I hope you have fun playing Mario Galaxy. I'm going to be diamond painting today. We're going to try to get as far as we can. I would love to get like here, get like halfway. I don't know if that's ambitious or not, but we'll see. We'll see one dot at a time, you know? Also, I got 2, not new diamond kits, but I got 2 diamond kits yesterday. When Chrissy was cleaning out her closet, she had a kitty cat diamond art kit from like Walmart, and she had a My Little Pony one, so I can definitely add those to the list of possible diamond paintings I could do on stream. But I think our next time in painting is going to be probably something Christmas holiday related. Because the holidays, you know, I know it's only October, but a lot of people are already thinking about it, you know. Chrissy keeps mentioning how before we know it we'll get snow, and I'm just like hissing at her like an angry cat. I'm like, stop it. Let me enjoy the fall. I don't need to think about shoveling snow right now. Because yeah, I live in a climate where we get a lot of snow. Our falls are not very long, so gotta enjoy them while we can. I wish it would snow in the UK. Oh, you're from the UK? That's awesome. Don't mind me just coughing. Maybe I should drink some more water. We don't get snow either. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to come visit anytime, Crispy. You know where I live. But yes, how is everyone on this wonderful, lovely Thursday morning? Hopefully, y'all had a good night's sleep. I've been mostly sleeping okay. I say mostly okay because not last night, but the beginning of the week, like Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday were all kind of tossing back and forth and like having nightmares. It's like, ugh, can I just have a peaceful night's sleep, please? I finally got a peaceful night's sleep, mostly. I did wake up with like a bad taste in my mouth. It wasn't necessarily a bad dream, just negative thoughts. A pineapple friend. Oh, that's Nightbot. I was about to read Nightbot. Oh, by the way, y'all, I don't know if you knew this because I try very hard not to look at it because, you know, numbers are just numbers and people are real. But my YouTube's kind of been on the downside lately. And I realize it's probably my fault, you know. I've only really been streaming. I do have a series. I do have a 30-day series that I'm planning, and maybe I'll get a head start on making a mood board for that. It's going to be a 30-day Toy Day Island where it's going to be about accepting what the game gives to me, which means no treasure islands, no help from friends. So that means I'll have to start with basically no storage shed, no extra bells. I have to accept what the game gives to me. And that also includes villagers. I am going to allow myself 12 tickets per villager. I will be at least fair to myself and not be like, oh, I have to take the first one I see. I'll probably do 12 ticket hunts because 12, 12 days of Christmas and 12 is a lucky number of mine, so I figured that would be fair. But yeah, I gotta start planning because it'll be November before I know it, so. But yeah, I'm trying really hard to get myself geared up for that because 30-day challenges are a lot of work. And I'll be basically starting to record in November, but it's not going to come out until December. Hey, Chrissy, you're awake. Chrissy did a lot of work yesterday. She was organizing. Oh, I almost forgot. Hold on. She was organizing her Beanie Baby collection yesterday. Give me a second. Yeah, I probably have to go in to do this, don't I? I don't think I can do it from... It's already muted. Good. Alright. Surprise! Let's see who gets them. Ah, Aaron got one! Steph, Deb, Reek, Minxie, the Poetic Gamer, Ayamu, yay! That was 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Congratulations to those who got a gifted membership. I hope you enjoy your emotes. And I am going to work on a Froggy Bay video probably tomorrow. I'm thinking probably tomorrow. This keeps moving. Sliding around. Hold on. This is driving me bonkers. There, got it. But yes, as I was saying before I interrupted myself, Chrissy was organizing her Beanie Baby collection yesterday, and I would say she probably found about 85% of the Beanie Babies that she has, because she's certain that she has more. She's not quite certain where she has more, only that she does indeed have more plushies. And I'm like, sheesh, Chrissy, do you think you have enough Beanie Babies? And she's like, nope. She's still looking for that very rare Princess Diana. The one that doesn't have the PDC pellets. I always forget exactly what she says, but that one's like really expensive. So it's going to be hard to find. We thought we had found it last year, but it wasn't the right bear. It was not the right one. But yeah, she's tired from all the lifting and sorting and organizing. Now we have like 3 pages of Google Docs of plush. I don't know how many Beanie Babies I have, because a lot of my plushies are like Squishmallows, you know. I like the Squishmallows. But I am going to be looking for like other brands of plushies, so I can say that I have more than just Squish, you know. Especially like older, more unique vintage plushies. I think that would be really cool. And tomorrow we will be playing Spyro, just so you'll know. I may need Dreams' help for certain jumps, because the one area that I'm in is super annoying right now. And I will be getting the new Pokemon game, so that'll depend on when Chrissy's able to get it, and as long as she's okay with us sharing a copy, I might, play my copy on Wednesday night for Pokemon, and she can play hers basically any other time. And since we do have different friend codes, that shouldn't really affect our save files, so we could probably share one copy of the game. But I am going to go ahead and get the new Pokemon. I am going to basically invest in it, that it will be well liked, and, hopefully we'll have a good time. I know Pokemon's not as popular as Animal Crossing with the... Pokemon is cozy, but it's not as cozy as Animal Crossing is. And there definitely is a line of people that like both, and a line of people that really only want Animal Crossing. And I'm one of those people that I like both, so I want to play both. So that's why I brought Pokemon Night back, to get myself hyped up for the new game. I will still be playing Scarlet. What I think I will do is, once, once the new Pokemon is out, maybe I'll make the Scarlet series more video focused rather than streaming it, because I, I thought about maybe streaming like Scarlet one week and then the new game the next week, but I think that would get confusing. So I think maybe we'll do it as moving Scarlet to videos. Because, I do get asked about when I'm making more videos. And I know it's not Animal Crossing, but hey, it's something, right? So here's a question for all of you in chat. What is your favorite kind of plushie? Do you like it extra floofy, extra soft? Do you like the more firm plushies? Let me know. And what's your favorite brand of plushie? Obviously, I really like the Squish brand. I like my Squishmallows. But I think all plushies are cute, no matter where they come from. I know Chrissy's answer would probably be TY babies. Plushies with beans to make them a little heavier but still huggable. Or super squishy plushies. I'm guessing your favorite brand is probably your TYs. That would be my guess. I had to guess. If the $1 million question was, what is Chrissy's favorite brand of plushies? My favorite are soft plushies. Soft plushies relax me. Yeah. Like, I find I don't gravitate towards the more rigid, the more firm ones. They're not my favorites. But they still, they're still cute. They're still cute and they're still huggable. It's just not the same. Poor Dreams. He got woke up at like 4 a.m. in the morning this morning, and my first thought was, oh no, the car. So I rushed downstairs. I went to check that Blue is still in our parking spot, and I'm like, ah. I felt my heart sank a little, but once I saw that Bluey was there, it was like, okay, okay. Because the last time we got a call at like 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, it was about our car being stolen. So, yeah. And even though when he picked up the phone, it was his friend Toast, even though I knew it wasn't about, anything too bad, because, him being in the hospital is not exactly a great thing, but at least we know he's doing well. He's recovering well. He should hopefully be being released today, and things will hopefully calm down, because it's been really stressful on Dreams, and he hasn't been able to go to work, and he needs to go back to work, unfortunately. So hopefully everything goes well with that today. But yeah, I just interrupted the flow of my sleep, and then I ended up having a semi-bad dream. Like I said, not really a nightmare, but more so my mind was just a little stressed from that. But I think that's what caused me to have a bad dream. I did buy a soft weighted one. It's helpful. I don't have any weighted plushies. I think that's something I do not have. I have a little microwavable frog that you can put in the microwave and like warm up its belly to help you. I think that's the closest thing I have to something like that. I've been watching this lady, I think her name is like Jelly Star, Jelli space star. And she does a lot of like thrifting for plushies, but she's always looking for like Jellycat. And I'm like, what the heck is a Jellycat? I didn't even know, you know? Apparently they're a very well-made plushie brand. And apparently they're pretty, pretty decently priced at like retail stores. They're like $45 for a medium-sized one. I'm like, that's quite a bit to spend on a plushie, so it's no wonder she goes to thrift stores looking for them. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, a plushie is a plushie. As long as it's huggable, as long as it's an animal that you like. I don't think I need to have every animal under the sun, but I do look for like rare animals. Like I have a seahorse, and the seahorse has little babies. Hold on, it's right here. I know I've shared this before, but oh, see, a seahorse baby. I gotta be careful. And this is the mama. It's a more unique, it's a more unique find because you don't really see seahorses that much. And I did thrift it, by the way. I did thrift that plushie. Apparently, it was originally from the zoo, so that explains the rarity. It was made by the uh, the Wild Republic, which is a brand that the zoo sells. So I'm guessing that somebody bought a seahorse for their kid, and then at some point they decided they didn't want it anymore and they donated it. But yeah, I like looking because when you go to when you go to like Walmart or Target, you're always gonna see dogs, cats, bunnies. But how often do you see a seahorse? I like I like the rarity of it. And of course, one of my favorite plushies that I've got thrifting is Fenard, my pineapple plushie. He is one of the best ones I've ever managed to find. And he is from a Fiesta brand, which I think is probably like a carnival prize. I'm guessing maybe at one point he was like in a claw machine, and somebody won him from the claw machine and decided they did not want a pineapple plush and donated it to the thrift store. And the thrift store where I got him from is no longer like a building. Like it's completely empty now. And it's sad because I found so many good things at that thrift store too. I got my ruler that has the sword in it from that thrift store. I got a bunch of like different colored thread for my sewing. And I think I got my frog on a seesaw with like a gnome on the other side. I think I got that from there too. That's one of my few outdoor frogs that I have. And the fact that it had a gnome on the other end kind of reminded me of Angie. And I'm like, oh, I have to get this now. And I think for everything it was like $12 altogether. True, seahorse much more uncommon. We've got some broccoli to be used. I might talk to Dreams about getting some chicken breast out and maybe doing a chicken broccoli Alfredo for dinner. Because we need to use that broccoli. It's almost been a week since we bought it, so it's time. Turn. I want to turn. There we go. All right. Oh. But yeah, just because I do like the rare plushies doesn't mean I don't like cats and dogs and bunnies, you know? It's just, I don't need every single teddy bear under the sun, you know? Because just ask Chrissy about how many different teddies there are just of the TY brand. They've got so many of them. But it's like, do you really need more than one teddy? Is Dream asleep on the couch? I mean, on the chair. I told him he could snooze on the chair, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he was doing. I gotta do some more Spanish when I'm done. There's a person behind me that has like 3,000 EXP, and I only have 3,700. So the fact is, they could very much catch up to me if they log in today. So I'm gonna have to log in and make sure that doesn't happen. So I've had first place all week. I'm not about to lose it now. And they like came out of nowhere too. It's like all of a sudden they just appeared in second place. And I'm like, uh-oh. Better get to work. So I might be doing some Spanish today. I know I need to do dishes, so that's on the chores for today. Dishes in Spanish. Maybe I'll make some tea as well, because we're out of Nailah's homemade famous tea. And that's just unacceptable. Come on. Turn. You too. There. There's a little tap, tap. Is that loud for y'all? I hope not. And also, can everyone hear me okay? I should have said that earlier. But yes, when I go on my BRB break, if y'all remind me, I will show you the two diamond arts that Chrissy found in her closet yesterday. I'll show you those. We might do those in the future. The cat and the pony one, they're kind of all year long, so we could do them at any point in the year. And I think they're pretty decent sized ones too. Like I think they're definitely bigger than this. So it would take more time. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, can hear you. Okay. Also, who here thinks that Chrissy has way too many TY Beanie Babies? uh, she's been collecting them for a long time. I know I always see like TY babies, and sometimes I look at them, but most of the time I'm like, eh. You know, they're cute, but they're kind of small. I like plushies that I can hug. I need to be able to hug them. Which I found my one frog squish, Leia is her name, and she was under the bed, the poor thing. And I still got that duck that Crispy got me for my birthday. He's chilling out by my bedroom. Me? Nah, never. I don't know, Chrissy. We might need therapy for you. What's that one show? I'm trying to think. Okay. Oh, I see. I see how this is going. As long as it makes her happy, yes. Oh, I'm just messing with her, Mimi. She can collect whatever she wants. We want her to be happy, safe, and well loved. Everyone always thinks that Chrissy is our kid. On the rare times that Chrissy actually comes to the grocery store with me, half of the cashiers they either think we're sisters, which I maybe could sort of see the comparison. So we both have like dirty blonde, slightly brown hair, you know. But I don't know if y'all have ever seen me and Chrissy side by side, but I'm way taller than her, and she's short. And like, I know that genetics can technically work out like that for sisters, but I would say it's more rare for there to be that much of a height difference. So I'm like, I don't know what y'all are seeing, 'cause y'all are crazy. Even my neighbor lady, you look nothing alike. You sure it's not the hair? People see that our hair is like dirty blonde and they're like, oh, they must be sisters. Or maybe it's the fact that we're usually together is why they think that. I mean, what if we were dating? You know? That would be really awkward. Uh, 'Cause I don't know if you knew this, but I am bi. I like girls and boys. I like anyone, in all honesty. But a neighbor was not able to tell my roommate and me apart. Yeah. Bi or pan? Bi. Pretty sure I'm bi. Because I always get confused on the pansexual part. Because isn't like pansexual you like everyone? I do have my limits. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, Christian. I love your little avatar. It's so cute. Besides, most of my emotes are based around the bisexual flag, so I'm not changing now. I'm comfortable. Hey, come here. I need more stickiness. Maybe I need more stickiness. How are you doing today, Christian? It's gotta be longer than 2 months. Maybe your membership ran out and you forgot to renew it. It's a possibility. I had to actually cancel quite a few of my memberships. Pan means you don't care for the gender, just for the person. Well, I guess I can relate to that, but like I said, I think I'm gonna stick with the bi flag. Though, in all honesty, I don't really care about gender. It doesn't really matter to me. I like the person for the person. I always say you can be a rainbow colored fish for all I care. If you've got a great personality, I like you. I'm not fussy. I'm not fussy at all. The only thing I ever really wanted was, to be loved in return. Because I've got a lot of love in my heart, and, over the years has, you know, it has been tough to be me at times. Without going into exact details. It's been tough. But, I got through it. We're all better now. And I still have so much love to give. Good morning, Copper. How are you? Did you come to see how the timer was going? Oh, hey, Copper, guess what? I'm going to be getting the new Pokemon game. I think I'm going to choose Tepig, just because I've already used Chikorita and Totodile in other games. And I don't think I've ever really raised a Tepig, so I might again go with the fire type. I usually vibe a lot with the water type. You just met your like goal with my like. Oh, okay. Give me a second. Hey, Chrissy, or Crispy, one of you. Can you type a 24 like goal and I'll pin it? I'm here struggling with my printer. Oh no. Well, tell the printer to stop misbehaving and do what you want it to do. And that if it doesn't do what you want it to do, then I'll go get my hammer and I'll smack it. Then it'll work. Me too, Tepig. Yeah. Like I said, usually I vibe with the water starter. Maybe because, I love the water, but I've raised Totodile many times. Okay. Crispy was there first, and Crispy remembered the pineapples. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I clicked on Crispy's profile. Whoops. It's... Put user... Oh, I did it again. Crispy, I keep clicking on your profile. Pin message. There we go. Like, yes, we're gonna pin Crispy's channeling to the top of the chat. She'll love that. I tried to change it from wired to wireless connection to my network. Soon all of our printers will talk to us. Well, I don't have a printer, so ain't gonna have no one talking to me. If I need something printed, I just tell Chrissy to take it to work, and we do it that way. Oh, hey, Chrissy, you and I should probably go over the grocery list at some point today. Maybe we can do that after I get done with the dishes, because I won't be able to hear anything you say while I'm running hot water. We've had this problem before. And I think we'll probably have like egg sandwiches for lunch. I can't print personal stuff at work. Yes, yes, we should. Well, if you don't tell them that it's personal, how would they know? Ah, excuse me. Yep, only 4 more weeks till our vacation. Woo! I get to see Kayla again. Oh, is it bad that I'm already ready? Like, I'm ready to go tomorrow. But the trip's not till the end of October. I know it'll be worth the wait, so you don't have to tell me that. Just my mind, my body, all of me is ready to get out of this house and go on a trip. It's been, what, August, September, October. Yeah, it's been 3 months since we went anywhere major, because, we do go out to eat and we do go thrift shopping, and once in a blue moon we might have to go to Walmart for shoes. But most of the time, the only real place we go is the grocery store. So I'm ready. I'm ready to go antiquing and to find some good stuff. Hopefully, hopefully I do find some good stuff for both Chrissy and Dreams. Because lately I've been having more luck with Dreams at Shreya Shops and more luck with Chrissy at Clarence. Which, if you don't know, Clarence is like an antique mall that's located in Buffalo. But it's more expensive. You gotta pay more for what you want. So Streeter Shops is more like kind of like a giant yard sale, a giant indoor yard sale, where every vendor is trying to get rid of their stuff, and usually they don't charge an arm and a leg, and I do not have an arm to give, so uh, alright, we're making good progress. We're about halfway across the canvas now. Oh, and crispy? I know it wasn't much, but I did have some grapes for breakfast, like a handful. Handful of grapes. I don't know if that counts, but I tried, okay? I tried. Do I get credit for trying? Crispy's always fussing at me to eat breakfast, and I'm always grumbling at her. Ram, ram, ram. So who here is getting the new Pokemon game other than Copper and Chrissy? Because I know we are getting it. Is anyone else going to be getting it? I'm hoping it's more like Arceus than just a regular Pokemon game, because I had a lot of fun with Arceus. I was relatively surprised at how much I actually enjoyed myself. Maybe. Yeah, I get the feeling your kids would probably play Pokemon more than you would, but I'm sure they would have a good time with it if you decided to get it. Pokemon's very family friendly. It's a good game for everyone. Like it doesn't matter what age you are, you can always play Pokemon. And it's not very hard either. I mean, granted, I would say Arceus does have a little bit of a learning curve, but most Pokemon is pretty easy to understand. I like Pokemon. Yeah, I know you do. I just know you definitely Animal Crossing is definitely first. It's got the priority. And when you only have so much time in a day, you have to choose which games you have time for and which games you don't. The new Pokemon Go owners added a lot of stuff to the game to addict more, so I haven't fallen into the trap. Oh, I hate Pokemon Go. Hate it. Another addiction I have is Pokemon plushies. I want them all. I do have a Tepig plush, so maybe I'll bring my Tepig plush into my streaming room when I play Pokemon, and he can sit on my little dresser behind me. I, of course, like it, but I'm very casual at it. I used to play it. Chrissy still plays it once in a blue moon. Usually, if we're out somewhere, she's looking for like a Pokemon gym to catch Pokemon, and like she's spinning her hand on her phone. And I'm like, "What the heck are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, just battling a gym." Yep, same here, Copper. I still play Pokemon Go on occasion. I don't spend real money on there anymore. Been years since I spent real money on it now. Me too, I just use coins. How many coins do they give you? And do you get coins depending on what you do in the game? Like, can you earn more coins by, like, doing more stuff? Because I don't mind if I have to grind for, like, points in-game. That's not so bad. I will say I kind of quit TCG Pocket. I don't play that anymore. Granted, I don't think Chrissy's ever spent real life money on that game, so maybe it was fine, but I don't know. Maybe I got a little bored of it. Yeah, ditto here, not nearly enough coins. What do you do with those when you finish them? Well, the diamond arts? These? Well, that's a very good question, Copper. Well, I can definitely show you. Hold on. Give me a second. Make sure that doesn't move. Okay, we're gonna be turning the camera. Okay. Hold on. Answer to your question is I usually put them in some kind of frame. See the fox on the wall? That's a diamond painting. Let me bring you up. Bring you over, so I'm gonna push this too far. That's a diamond painting. I have more in the spare room. I have more in the spare room. Oh dear. Hold on, let me fix my camera. Stay. No, not staying. There we go. Hey, diamond art, you do a lot of them. I have one of her diamond arts hanging up on my bedroom wall. Yep. I like to frame them if I can. Granted, I do have a few that are not in a frame that could go in a frame. I actually have a frame already purchased for this one, so I probably will find a place on the wall to put it. I know I will eventually run out of wall space though. So I don't know what to do with them after that. I just really enjoy diamond painting because it's really relaxing and it helps with my anxiety because I suffer from anxiety. I'm always worried that I'm not good enough, like, and I'm not a very good content creator, and like the things I've been seeing on my own YouTube and my growth have been going in a negative direction, and I feel like it's all my fault that I'm not doing enough and I need to be doing more for people to, want to stay. And like, there's a certain pressure and expectation that I have of myself, and sometimes I just don't have the energy to constantly play Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing, don't get me wrong, but I decided to make a dedicated craft day so that I would not go crazy from playing nothing but Animal Crossing. And I'm just being completely 120% honest with you that I need this day. No matter how much, if people don't show up, people don't show up. But as long as someone is here for me to talk to, it helps. It helps so much more than you might realize. But yeah, I've lost 7, 8 subscribers in the past week. So clearly there's something I should be doing that I'm not doing. I've been doing the same thing for months. So I'm hoping that, you know, when the 30-day series does come, it'll help with the numbers. But for now, I just want to say I appreciate every single person that comes here and just says hello. Sometimes it's the simple things in life. And I'm trying not to let the numbers get to me. I got over the not good enough thing myself. I think people can correct that about themselves. Now I just know what I'm capable of. People have to accept it. Oh, I know I'm good enough as a person. It's the content creator part that I don't feel very talented at that part. Lumi has lost 10. Numbers are way down. I lose subscribers all the time. I just figured they're Pokemon players since I don't put out that much Pokemon Go content. Yeah. I know. I know. It's probably not even my fault. It's probably just YouTube being dumb, but when you look at your numbers and you keep hoping that you get to a certain point because you've been trying to grow, you know, and you just see it go down and down. It just really affects your psyche. And I've been doing really good this year at not letting it get to me, okay? I've been doing really good. Move in a bigger house. We're working on that, Mimi. I am in one of the stagnant periods where I add and lose people constantly, and my number of subscribers stays the same. Well, I was at 725 last week, and I'm like, okay, maybe now I can start thinking about, 750, because as a content creator, you always have to think about growing, constantly evolving your channel. You just can't stay stagnant. The bigger house was a joke. No, we are going to be looking for a bigger house, just things didn't work out this year. We had too many. It's been a rough year for us. Like, the finances just haven't been really there for even thinking about seriously looking at houses. So we're hoping next year we can start looking, at the very least looking, because this house is just not big enough for our needs. Chrissy needs a bigger place for her plushies. We need like a little library kind of thing where we can have all our books and have like beanbag chairs and like maybe put the plushie area in that room, plushies, books, and beanbag chairs. Super comfy, super cozy, I'm talking to Dreams about maybe like redoing the spare room. Like, we have a bunch of shelves in the spare room that are like not very well made. Like, they were kind of put together by someone that had absolutely no idea what they were doing. So they function as shelves, but they don't look like nice functional shelves. They look like somebody put a bunch of Lincoln logs together. Sometimes consistently leads to growth, though. I have been consistent, at least in the streaming aspect. I have not been consistent in my videos. I won't deny that. Also, hello, April. How are you today? My husband may retire next year. That will be a big change. I have never lived with him, and we have known each other since 2013. Oh, wow. That's a long time. Are you going to be able to handle it, or do you think he'll drive you crazy? I've been living with Dreams for, 4 years now. Because I moved in 2021. I took all my stuff from my dad's trailer and moved into a little one-bedroom studio apartment with him. And then when we got the house, we got Chrissy, and brought her up here. It's like, I remember one of my Dark Souls friends is like, so, you finally got to be with Dreams, and now you're gonna have a roommate? And I'm like, yeah, so? uh, I will definitely have to set up designated YouTube work areas. Just kick him out of the bedroom. That's what I do with Dreams. I'd be like, get out of here. You snore too much. Because even though y'all tell me that you don't hear it, his snoring is loud, okay? It's loud and I can't focus. And especially when I'm doing this, I need to be able to let my mind wander, not be thinking about a sawmill in the background. I'm gonna go have a good rest of stream. Take care, everyone. Take care, Rev. My husband sleeps in a different room when he is here because of his snoring. Sometimes if Chrissy's not here, he'll end up sleeping in Chrissy's room, but right now he's sleeping on the chair downstairs. It's cozy, you know. I've definitely catnapped in that chair more than once. I can definitely confirm it's comfortable. But yes, for all members, we will be finishing HHP on Saturday on Froggy Bay. And if there is time after I finish, I will start redecorating the frogs' houses on my island. If there's time, we'll see. We still have about 10 more houses to do before KK comes, and we need to do the hospital and the fashion apparel shop. So that'll probably take at least 2 hours, knowing me. I think I've made a pretty important decision about Batty Cove that might surprise some of you. I've decided I don't really have enough time or commitment towards Batty Cove to really focus on it. I'm not deleting it, okay? I probably am going to save the dream address, but I'm considering very highly, like, moving on from having to constantly worry about it, because the villagers, you know, they're digital files. They're they're going to be sad that I'm not going to be logging in, but that's just the programming that's doing that. So I'm not going to let myself be stressed out about the fact that I'm not playing on Batty Cove as much, and just let myself be able to focus on my, my stream content islands. Because constantly worrying about Batty Cove has been something like in the back of my mind, like I never play it, I never do anything with it, and I end up feeling guilty, and I gotta stop that. So I will still have Batty Cove, and I can log in when I feel like logging in. But I'm not gonna force myself to feel like I have to play, because otherwise the villagers will be sad. I hope that makes sense. Alright, we're almost done with this section of V's, and then we can move on to a different color. Heading out on my hike, but I will be listening. Alright, have a good hike. Make sure you take water with you. Your water. Oh, hey, get this. Chrissy's work gave them like free water bottle thingamajiggies for, them being good employees and saying, you're like family. And now they're trying to sell those exact water bottles that they gave away for free for like 15 bucks a piece. And I'm like, wow. My work is crazy. You're telling me. Ay, 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 ay. I have water. Yay! Maybe tomorrow I'll get my bike out and go on a bike ride. Could probably at least go around the park. I think my tailbone's feeling better enough to bike. I've been waiting for it to heal, and I thought it was healed fully, but yesterday I was in a lot of pain. So I ended up taking some leave. So maybe if I feel up to it tomorrow, maybe I'll get out on my bike. I need to get Dreams to put the water cage onto my bike. That way I can have a spot to put my water bottle. I live in a desert. I always have water. Oh, you poor thing. I tell you, I would not survive in a desert. I'm way too hot. Way too hot. Even when I'm out there shoveling snow, I end up coming in sweating. Like, but then again, you know, there's a lot of like physical activity in shoveling. And Dream says if we ever get like a long driveway, he'll go ahead and get a snowplow. You know, one of those electrical snowplows that you can just push. I'm like, yeah, a snowblower, you know, that would be real nice. Because, man, I work hard in the winter. Not only do I do our yard, but I do our neighbor's yard, Mrs. Betty. Ugh, it's a lot of work. Okay, go ahead and get you right now. I don't expect us to get that far, but there's only a few more V's. I'm just trying to make sure we got them all. That way we hopefully don't have to get this one back out. I'm not seeing any more right now, so I'm going to call it done. Strong. Yep, very strong. Alright. For our next number, see. I see a lot of J in the middle here. We could start with that. We could do A. We got A on both sides. And then we have 8. We have 8 near the bottom on the right. Okay, let's vote. Should I do letter A, letter J, or number 8? Which one? Which one should we do first? Eight? Okay. 8 is 19. 19. Okay, we'll move this slightly. Most of the 8s are all the way over here to the right. At least the ones that have not been dotted yet down at this level. I'm sure there are more up. We'll get to that when we get to that. So here's a question. If I would ever, like, I don't know, move on from diamond painting, but still want to do, like, crafting, is there any particular kind of crafting that y'all would want to see me do in the future? 'Cause I don't intend to move on from diamond painting anytime soon, but I have potentially thought about the fact that eventually I'm not going to have space to put my diamond paintings. And it is something that I've had to think about. Like, what else could I do that's not going to take up a bunch of space when I'm, actually done with it? Because I don't really think it matters the craft. You're always going to end up, with something physical that you have to put somewhere. So unless it was like a digital craft, which I'm not very good at digital art, so I don't think that's going to be an option for me. Granted, I do have a tablet. I do have a tablet. I just have no idea how to use the darn thing. Give them away as gifts. Like to a subscriber? Hmm. I mean, that has potential. But first of all, this particular subscriber would be need to be willing to give me their address, and they would also need to be willing to wait however long it takes me to finish the diamond art or whatever craft it is. Because I can't give every single diamond painting I do to Chrissy, because she's only got so much space on her wall, too. Hey, Amari, how are you? No, as a birthday gift or a Christmas gift. Oh. Eh, sounds like a lot of work on my end. And I don't think my grandfather is really interested in diamond art. He's one of the few family members I still talk to. My grandfather always complains every time I go see him. He's like, "Oh, I have too much stuff." And I'm like, "Grandfather, I'd be willing to help you, like, set up a yard sale or something." And he's like, "Yeah, but, your grandmother had so much jewelry and yada, yada, yada." And I'm like, "Well, you're never gonna get rid of it if you don't at least try." And he's like, "Some of this stuff might be worth something." I'm like, since when have he's never really cared about, making a profit. But I think the memory is more important to him. Maybe you could require them to have a P.O. box so they don't give you their home address. Maybe. So if I ever do a gnome diamond art, I know exactly where that one's going. I know exactly where that one's going. Okay. And if I'm sure if I ever did a mushroom one, I'm sure I know a person that might want that. Is maple still sitting on your desk? I know Crispy was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put maple on my wall," but then she's like, "I don't want to put a hole into it," and I'm like, "You do know there's already plenty of holes in your maple, right? Perler beets have tiny little holes in them. Get yourself a tiny little nail. It'll be fine." And Crispy's like, "No." She's clutching her little maple perler. I'd be like, "No, I don't want to ruin it." I just thought that was so sweet. Hold on just a second. I need to do something real quick. Okay, I'm back to say that I'm going to be taking a real BRB break now. So if anyone needs to stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do all those self-care things that are super important and super valid. Make sure you do them. April, take your medicine. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Anyways, I will be back in like 5 minutes.
Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams to kiss, tells it, genius can do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams you can't help it. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams you can't help it. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games.
I'm back. I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I realized I was gone for quite a bit of time, but I'm back now. All right. We were working on letter number 8, if I recall. This keeps coming loose. This tape's not very sticky. I guess I've had it a little bit too long. I did turn... Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Okay. Like I said, I want to get as far as we can. That way, maybe next time we can finish it. Finish it! Because I know there's no way, like, no matter how fast I go, there's no way we're finishing today, so. Just try to get as much done as I can. There's a whole bunch of 8s up here in the corner. And at the very top. I'm trying to dot where I see it, you know? I know we still have more down here to do, which I definitely do want to get those dotted in. It also helps to break up the monotony of it by going around the canvas. But yes, I made some tomato sandwiches for Dreams because he was hungry and he was all groggy, so I figured it would be much faster for me to just get that done as quickly as I could and then come back up here. That's why I was away for so long. I do apologize. I know y'all tend to worry about me when I'm going for longer than 10 minutes. Like, where'd Nailah go? Like, I'm still in the house, I'm just downstairs. It's just taking me a little longer than I thought it would. No, I completely forgot to show y'all those, diamond paintings we found yesterday. I said that I would, so maybe at the end of stream we'll do that. And I'll also show you the frame that I got for, this one. Something to look forward to. Come on, stay. I don't think this washi tape is actually helping. So tell me something. Is April stream members or just regular today? Because I know a lot of times she does do her member stream on Thursday. So I figured I would ask. Doesn't say members. Okay. Alright, we might head over there when I'm done. Hello there at work, how's it going? I don't know, you tell me, Mom. You tell me. It's a going. Also, hello, Mom. How are you? I know you're at work, but hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully it goes by quickly. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. There's gotta be more. Don't see any. Okay. Put that one right there then. Looks like it's a regular stream. Okay. Thank you. This information is very helpful. I'm good, not a bad day. I'm tired though. Not as tired as Dreams is. He got woken up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Though I imagine you probably got up around that time. Poor guy. But yeah, it does sound like his friend is definitely getting released today. So, keyboard battery chose that minute to die. Sorry, love you. See you later. Love you, April. No worries. It got back to me. It's all good. I usually always raid to April if she's, if she's on and it's not members, because I do feel a little guilty if not all of you can follow. So, just a little. I was up at 2:30 a.m. here, but JoJo's like, "Ta, 4 a.m. What's 4 a.m. when it's 2:30?" Yeah, 2:30 is pretty early. I don't think we need that many, but got that many out. Yeah, this officially is not sticking. I have some washi tape downstairs, but I don't think I need it that badly. Okay, let's see if we can finish these 8s. Dang, I just dropped my sandwich on the hospital floor. Oh no! What are you going to do now? Do they have a vending machine? Can you at least get yourself like a snack? I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I made you drop your sandwich. Can we get a sad emoji for the poor sandwich? It will never get eaten now. We're gonna be having some chicken broccoli Alfredo for supper tonight, Mama Jojo. I went to bed at 2. Selena, you shouldn't be staying up all night partying, okay? You're not a teenager anymore. Gotta sleep at a half decent time, young lady. Don't make me come over there and paddle you over, bend you over my knee and paddle you. Oh my god, Lena. Nah, it's my Butterfingers. Crispy, why? Oh yeah, the sandwich. I was like, why is Crispy sad? And I'm like, oh, wait. Dirt. Uh, I'm such a space case, y'all. Oh, sounds good. What time? Climbing on the plane in a second. Probably like 6:30. We're gonna be using some fresh spinach and some broccoli crowns, and got some boneless, skinless chicken breast, and Dreams is home, so hopefully he'll, be able to cook and use his brand new knives that I got him. Oh no, Jojo, a moment of silence for the sandwich. I'm doing my best here. The poor, poor sandwich. It was a good sandwich. May it rest in peace. Maybe if you take it outside, you can give it to a squirrel. Then at least it won't be a complete loss. Can squirrels eat sandwiches? I know bread's not good for ducks. Though I just gave my duck two buns. Why is Mama Jojo laughing? What did I say that was so funny? Hi, Twinsy. How are you? How's it going? It's already in the trash. Outside is far away. I'm in a big hospital. I'm laughing at your moment of silence prayer hands for my sandwich. It's sad. The poor sandwich. I don't think you understand just what a sandwich means. Especially a good, well-prepared sandwich. Did your husband make it for you, or did you make it yourself before you headed to work? Because if it was made by your husband, then it's even sadder. Because I know when I used to go to work at the hotel, Dreams used to always make me sandwiches and cut me a fresh pineapple. I would have a sandwich in one container, and then I'd have pineapple on the other side. I had a rough night. It was swollen and hurting. Oh no. Is everything okay, Nadina? Okay, A. A, where's A? Oh, 20. Okay. Let's go ahead and do A next. A for Alicia. Or A for awesome. Or A for apple. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. If I can at least get through all of the A's, that'll be pretty good. We're just going to focus on one letter slash number at a time. And we're going to get this thing done. And there are quite a few A's. So we're going to be here for a little bit. That's okay. I am notorious for getting ear infections and sick when weather changes. I made it, but it was a good BLT. Oh, I'm not a huge fan of BLTs, but especially, just having a good sandwich that you can just go num num num. There's nothing quite like that. And there was, sometimes all you really need in life is just a really good sandwich. My son doesn't like lettuce or tomatoes, so he makes his version of BBB, or bacon, bacon, bacon. That's a lot of protein. Is your son well built from all that protein, all that bacon? We've got some bacon in the freezer. I might get that out tomorrow and use the rest of the potatoes and make like a bacon fried tater kind of thing. Like cook out the bacon, crumple it up into little pieces, cook up the potatoes, and then put the bacon on the potatoes with a little bit of cheese. Mmm, that sounds delicious actually. Now I'm hungry. Way to go, Nailah. Way to make yourself hungry. It's only noon. Got an hour. At least I had those grapes earlier. Those grapes are putting in work right now. I don't mind lettuce, but I much prefer spinach if I'm going to have a BLT. Not only is just spinach better for you, a lot of times, like, especially if you order it from, like, I don't know, what's a place where you order a sandwich from? Chick-fil-A. They put way too much on it. And I end up taking like half of it off. I'm like, this is too much green. He's actually pretty thin, which I'm shocked with, which how he eats. There's like, that sentence is not proper grammar. Uh, shame on you, shame on your family, shame on your cow.
But yeah, if this says anything, yesterday morning when I got up, I felt like I was in so much pain that I actually took pain medicine. And I like rarely do that. Ooh, I love spinach. But I seem to be feeling pretty good today. Like I haven't had any real moments of basically the right side of my butt feeling uncomfortable. Because, you do a lot of sitting in your day-to-day life. And when your butt hurts and you need to sit, it causes a lot of problems that you don't normally think about. So I'm glad it's feeling better today. Very grateful. Yes, I have dishes to do. I have Spanish to do. I might sweep the kitchen while Dreams is gone. I wonder if he ever brought in the new dustpan or if it's still in the car. Hey, love! He can't hear me. Hey, Chrissy. Ask Dreams if he ever brought in the new dustpan. I'm gonna need that if I decide to sweep the kitchen. Okay, my kitty is out. Nothing like a kitty sleeping like a rock. Aww. Cena hopped up on my lap this morning for like 5 minutes. I pet her a little bit, and then as soon as she got down, she was like, zoom, zoom, zoom. The new dustpan for sweeping the kitchen and collecting the dirt. We got a new dustpan, and I don't know if he ever brought it in. You need to go ask him, because I'm gonna need it. You see, we got this cheap dustpan off of Temu, and one day I went to, clean the cat litter, like a full deep clean of that area. And I went to grab our dustpan by the handle and just pull it out of the corner that it was in. Well, it turns out I don't know my own strength, and I broke it. I totally broke it. And and Drew was like, "Now let's stop breaking things." And I'm like, "I didn't mean to." Uh, so we got a new dustpan, and I think it's still in the car because I don't remember him bringing it in. But it needs to be in the house if we're actually going to use it. BRB? Okay. Yeah, don't trust me around breakable stuff. Uh, no, no, it's not in the car, or no, he hasn't brought it in. Didn't bring it in. Okay. I'm assuming he's going to, though.
eventually. Mom needs to go out, so I'm going to go with her. No worries, Twinsy. Have a good time. Oh my god, this would make my eyes go cross-eyed. What, diamond art? Oh, it's not that bad. I know it looks teeny tiny, but it's not that bad. Besides, I've always had a good eye for details. Why do you think I'm so good at making things with my hands? I've always had good eyes. Even though I do have to wear glasses, I've got pretty solid vision overall. Very grateful for that. My eyes are bad though. It's okay. I'll do a diamond painting for you someday, okay? I'll mail you one. Maybe you can pick out a cute squirrel one for me to do. I hello, little one. I just saw Xena go zooming through the beads. You work hard on them, you should keep them. I don't need to keep every single diamond painting I do. Because eventually they're going to take up a good amount of space, you know? I know it takes me like, what, half a year to finish one? It takes a good amount of time to do one of these, and this is actually like one of the smaller sizes that you can get. This is a 30 by 40. I know you probably can't see that. The light is shining too bright. But yeah, this is a 30 by 40, and one of the ones you gave me is like huge. Like probably bigger than my fox. And I've never done one that's bigger than my fox. So that should be interesting. You know, I did my fox in like a month. Just pulled up one of my favorite YouTubers, Bailey J. Just pulled up her vlogs and just started to listen to a playlist and just have her in the background as I worked so that I didn't have to like pay full attention because I had already listened to these vlogs previously. So it's just kind of going through them again. And it was just really nice. It was really nice. I'm trying to think about what outfits I want to pack for the trip, and I'm thinking probably my Monster Hunter dress as like my dress that I could wear on Saturday when I go thrifting because it's super thin and comfortable. And if I do need like a light hoodie, I could take the Bailey J one. That would work. And if I need like if I decide not to wear my dress that day, I'm definitely gonna take my Nike shorts and probably my white Naruto shirt. That way, I'm not sweating too much because the one thing about Sure Shops is the basement, the ventilation down there, it's hot. I do mean hot. So that's why we plan to go in October, where the weather will be more cooperative for having to potentially deal with that. Hi, little Xena Zoom. Xena Zoom says hi, everyone. She's underneath my feet. I don't know why she likes to be under my desk where I could potentially kick her, but she seems to like to be under my desk. Maybe I'll have to move the cat bed that I put underneath my sewing table and put it under my streaming table, and maybe she'll lay in it, because I haven't seen her lay in that cat bed, not once. And I put it under my sewing table, that way when I'm working on sewing related stuff, she could, be near me. Because I know that Ace used to love to just lay in the middle of the road so he could be next to his mama while she was sewing. I thought that was very sweet. Hi Ace, how are you? How's it going? Bye Mom. Have a good rest of your work day. How's it going? Been doing well. Work's been demanding recently, but that's about right. Yeah, work do be like that. Cracking that whip. But Alright, let's go ahead and get more in here. Alright. Got some more A's over here on this side. Like I said, we're just going for as much as we can do in the time that we have left. Because I would very much like to finish this. We've been working on this for a while. When did we start? May? Was it May? I know we've been doing this for a while. I'd have to go back and look. But yes, next Thursday, we will be doing Ellie from Animal Crossing. I'm sure that if it does turn out well, that there may be a certain individual I might send it to. Y'all probably know who. We'll have to see if there's a particular outfit that she wants Ellie in, or if I should just draw, like, do it in her regular red sweater. Speaking of red, there's one of my reds that I think I'm low on. I can't remember if it's my cherry or if it's the red, so I have to check on that. By the way, the Amazon thing is coming today, right, Chrissy, for the Perler? I'm pretty sure you said it would be here. I think you said it'd be here yesterday. The tan fawn. It was like what, a 3-pack? Or did you not order it yet? Because I got my new Perler Art parchment paper. Let me look. Okay. Yeah, arriving today. Okay. So yeah, we should easily be able to do that next Thursday then. I think we're just about done with our A's. Just a few more. I tell you, you should have seen little Xena this morning. She was zooming. She was zooming so fast. Hyper little one, that little kitten. Okay, now I'm just gonna go over, make sure I didn't miss any. Don't see any A's up there at the top. There's an A. Okay. Oh, sounds like toast cold. 3-pack of tan, sand, and light brown. Yes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and grab the letter J right here in the center and see if we can get that done. Okay. Letter J is 16. 16? Okay, we don't have very much of that, so go ahead and pour it. Okay. We'll keep that bag there just in case. I'm sure we won't need this many. Give it a good shake. Give it a good shake. Okay. J. Focus on going in and around. Gotta watch out, there are a few 7s hiding within these J's, so we don't want to dot those. Okay. Across this way with the J. Fill this in. Beautiful shading for our sun. I thought I picked one up. Maybe we need a little more wax. Okay. Got more wax. Fill it in. Fill in the J's. By the way, y'all don't hear any other voices other than mine, right? Potato, 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 potato. Okay. Now, the question is there any more J's in the rest of this, or was that it? I am looking, I am looking, I am looking. I do not see any J's. Let me look a little closer. If you see my head, I'm just looking really close. I do not see any more J. I want to say we have successfully dotted all the J's. Okay. Alright, it is about 12:40, so we could do a little bit more. Or I could end a little early. What do y'all think? Should we try to do one more letter / number? Or should we end early? What you thinking? I will not do any more beads until I hear someone voice an opinion. Because there's no way we're going to get done today. I know that. But we could potentially dot at least one more. Sure? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do... You know what? Let's go ahead and do Q. Let's go ahead and do Q. 13. We're looking for number 13. It's number 12. There we go. Q is over here on this side. So let's go ahead and try to get those dotted. Okay. We'll do one last letter then. Letter Q. You gotta be careful because we do also have the letter 0. You know, not 0, O. The letter O. And we gotta make sure that we don't dot those with the Q. That would be a mistake. So just have to make sure that these have the little Q thing, you know? And this will be the last one that we do for today. Loud. As long as y'all can't hear it, I'll keep going. Gotta keep going, get this done. Get this done, this time in art. It's so much fun.
I like to relax, I like to chill with all of you. It's simple and true. All because of you. Drink. Okay, I can definitely see it's not picking him up. Good. The only one it needs to be picking up is moi. It needs to hear my voice. Oh yes, my deep, deep voice. Hello, can you go? Did y'all know I was an alto too when I was in choir? Yep, pretty much the lowest range that you can go when you are a female singer. And yet I was trying to sing like a soprano. No wonder I never got chosen for a solo. Man, it must be cool to be able to sing like that, to sing that high. If I tried to do that high, it would be like breaking glass. Also have to be careful because some of the D's can have sort of the same shade as the Q. Gotta be careful there. There's probably some on this side too. I'm not sure what color you would call this. Is like a dark green. And, right. Looking for Q. There's a Q. There's a Q. There's one over here. They're kind of like randomly spread out the further you go up. There's some that are a little close together, but then others that aren't.
Oh, got a little crank in my neck. Calm down. Turn the right way. Turn the right way. Come on. Come on. Turn around. There you go. Come on. There. Alright. There's quite a bit more cues. Okay, we're gonna call it right here because I don't feel like filling my little tray again. So we're gonna call it right here. This is how far we got today. I think we got a good amount of progress. Let me know what you think. And before I let you all go into the wild, do you want to see the diamond art kits that we found yesterday? Or do you just want me to share them in the Discord? I can do that as well. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start getting my little station cleaned up. I'm going to take off this. It wasn't hardly sticking anyways. Maybe that washi tape is a little old. Does washi tape, like, not get as sticky the older it gets? But yes, this is what we have done so far. We obviously started off at the bottom and we're working our way up, so we're definitely getting there. This is basically the sunset that we've been working on. We've got all the way across, so that's definitely really good. And then we started a little bit up here on the top. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there so y'all can look at the pretty dots while I clean up. But yeah, hopefully we can get this done next time. Next time I might start a little earlier, like back at 9 again, and see if we can actually get this done. Like do a full 6 hours from 9 till 1. If y'all would be okay with that. Otherwise, we'll just, go as far as we can. And if it gets to the point where we're not done by the end of stream, if y'all don't care, I'll just wrap whatever we have left up off camera. I could, like, film a video of it if y'all would be interested in me doing that. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. As always, my crafting streams, they are very important to me and they're very important to my mental health. So thank you, those of you that, come here to support the crafting. I cannot even understate how much it means. Loud people and their loud motorcycles. Swear, I'm going to shoot them. Okay. Let me turn that off. That was bright. Here we go. Let me get my webcam fixed. There. Does anyone want to see either the frame for the diamond art or the diamond art kits in the spare room? Anyone? Other than Chrissy, she's already seen them.
Let me know, let me know. LOL. Yeah. Sure? Okay, okay. Give me just a second. I'll grab the frame for this one first, and then I'll go ahead and grab the other things. Alright, just completely ignore the picture that's in here, okay? Ignore the picture that's in here, because this is pretty much the perfect size for the diamond right here. Ah, the glare. I can get it without the glare. It'd be lovely. See, this is where it's going to go when it's done. And just to show you that it will indeed fit. Okay. See? That's what it'll look like once we get it in there. This frame was thrifted from one of our local thrift stores. It's got a very I don't know what kind of color you would classify this as, but I really like the grooves at the top. So yeah, just ignore this picture. This picture will be taken out, and my diamond art will be put in here. And now for the other thing. Selena, you're about to be jelly, just so you know. Okay, so first things first, the one that Selena won't be as jelly of. This is the kitty cats. Kitty cats one. It's got like a orange tabby and a gray tiger stripe kitty on it. I'm trying to get it so it won't glare. But yeah, that's this one right here. And it says it is, let's see, in size, number of colors 24. That's not helpful. This one came from Walmart originally. So I'm not sure how big this one is, but it might be a little bigger than the ones we usually do. And then this is the one that Selena's going to be jealous of. This is a My Little Pony diamond art kit. And when I saw that, I was like, give it here. And then you can also, if I can get it to not glare, you can turn it into like a circle. Now let's see, how many colors does this one have? Sparkles like diamonds. This one is 12.6 inches times 12.6, so this is about the size that we normally do. I think this one's about maybe the same size. Yeah, they look around the same size. So yes, these are the two kits that we found yesterday, and I will be adding to my collection of things that I can potentially put together on stream for all of you. But yes, that was quite the find yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Bernard, our mascot. And I'm going to thank all of you for being here. I noticed we don't really have enough people to make a raid worth it. Besides, you're already all there, right? So I think we're just going to end today's stream. And I'll see you over at April's. Stay safe, stay awesome, and always know you're sweet as a pineapple. Bye, everyone.